Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Two Worlds 2. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we finished up the Soul Pan quest line and we accepted a new quest. There was an old lady living in this house and the house was infested with monsters she bred. She has an ingredient garden, or multiple ones, and she bred these tailors to keep the students of Veritas Academy from stealing her alchemical ingredients. Turns out the house was completely overrun, and there was a scumbag in front of this place that offered you for a 10 aura fee you could try to take care of all the monsters in a limited time to get 2,000 auras. We won. I think he cheated us. I don't think we got 2,000 auras from that. But alas, that's not that big a deal. We looted all these corpses and we found out the mother of our quest, of our initial quest giver did not make it. A hot rod. This is not the direction I want to go in. We want to go to that flag post and we are going to see how much, well, he's probably not going to be happy. He cannot pay us with money either. He can pay us with enchanted artifacts though. So, let's see how he reacts.
My mother, is she alright?
My condolences, Ty. She's gone.
She's dead?
I'm afraid so. Didn't appear to be any external wounds, so I can't say it was the creatures.
So, it's true.
What's that?
Here, for your troubles.
Thanks, but you're giving me the impression this isn't resolved. What are you thinking?
There's something I need to show you. Come with me.
Magic enhancing gauntlets? What? Willpower plus 9%. You know, I cannot equip those with a robe. And I'm not walking around bare-chested in a loincloth. Just to tell you this. These are not gonna come in handy. It's basically complete trash that he just gave me.
What do you think?
This is quite a collection.
My father was a neurologist. Not by trade, it was only a hobby. When he died, my mother couldn't bear to part with them. But she also couldn't bear to look at them either. Thus, they became my inheritance.
What does this have to do with me?
Sometimes I have strange dreams. And when I wake up, my father's clocks are next to my bed. I can't explain why, but they're always running. The first time it happened, one of my fellow students dropped dead in class. They said it was an allergic reaction to the mushrooms in our school lunch. I thought it was only a coincidence at first, but then other people started dying. Every time a clock was at my bedside. It happened again this morning.
You think the clocks are connected to your mother's death?
Not all of these devices measure in hours. Some are graduated for days, even weeks. And each one in this room has been at my bedside at some recent point. All lives waiting to be taken by some dark magic. I can feel who's marked on the streets when they pass by, like a sixth sense. And my dreams are terrible.
Does this have anything to do with the reason you were expelled?
No, I couldn't make fireballs, and that's why they kicked me out. But this is something else. Come, there's more to see.
Oh.
I believe this is Professor Canis, the most powerful mage in New Ashos.
I've heard of this Professor Canis.
Most people have. I mean, many still hold him responsible for the destruction of the original campus. Still, he's the best teacher I've ever had. I just can't watch him die and do nothing to try and stop it.
You're sure the Hourglass is his?
Dreams do not lie.
I'm getting the impression this isn't as random as you first made it sound.
We don't always remember our dreams. Usually I don't, unless I write them down. The one about Kenneth was one I had the foresight to record, so Yes, in a way, there is a prediction involved.
Why don't you tell him what's going on?
I'm not allowed on campus, remember? Expelled students are not just cut off from enrollment, they lose their association completely. I suppose I could write him a letter, but I'd have no way to deliver it.
You want me to do it?
I was thinking that, yes. You'd have to give it to his assistant. The professor is a very difficult man to get in touch with.
Why do you...
I haven't agreed to actually do this yet.
You don't work for free, I understand. You're a man of the coin. But I assure you, I will have the funds to pay you by the time the errand is complete.
Why don't you just get a delivery service, man? Or is a pizza delivery not allowed on campus either? Because that's just bullshit.
Write a letter, and I'll take it to Kenneth.
I already have it ready to go. Tell them it's a magic scroll that needs returning, and it may increase our chances of Kenneth actually reading it. Here.
Just lie to him, basically. The medium potion of willpower looks useful, exactly. There's another place he's locked away. You've got a ton of hourglasses, man. Interesting. Before I go talk to this professor, though, I will check out the teleporter. Because I have a place to go. We gave someone 20,000 auras, and we have not checked him with it ever since then. I assume those 20,000 auras are completely gone, but I won't know for sure until I try. So, let's scroll out a bit. Go down here to Chesnedar. That's a personal teleport platform I just teleported my ass to. That's not where I want to be. Do you have quests for me? Or do you still want to mourn in peace?
I'd like to mourn.
So much for that. Alright, utilize that personal teleport platform. Go to Chesnedar. Okay. Whoa! Okay. There's... Talk to me.
Your sense of timing never ceases to amaze me, my friend.
Hello. For someone who spent 20,000 auras in a lifelong dream, I was expecting a warmer welcome.
It seems that our last investment wasn't as successful as I'd expected.
That's a surprise.
But it was more than enough to pay our expenses. And a little extra. Here. Half of our profits. And a piece I made especially for you. It will have to last us a while. People can only own so many swords.
Then consider this my severance package.
Have I done something to upset you?
This business is your passion, not mine. To be honest, I never planned for this to continue as far as it did.
Aside from the obvious reasons, I'm glad that you did. Such selflessness is a rare quality.
Take care of yourself, Abbas.
And you as well.
30,000 auras. Okay. Well, I didn't think I'd come out ahead. But what did you just give me? You gave me this skirmish armor nut. Rhino hide. Is that any good? That is good. How do I upgrade that? With fabric. I don't have much fabric, but I will definitely equip this rhino hide instead of this. Baboon pelt. Also looks much cooler. Now I look like a tank. Put the resilience in there. Here, resilience 2. What does this skirmish armor give me? Just a ton of cutting resistance, basically. It's all balanced out, too. What's that? Heavy bludgeon. Okay, we have above 100,000k now. I should probably buy that house just to see where that leads me. That is probably a separate quest line, too. Well, we're not gonna do it right now. I wish he'd let me invest another 50,000, you know, auras into him. But no, not happening. Let's go back to the town. And talk to the professor. That is hard to get in touch with.
You know what this means. It was your job to collect them from the students.
Huh?
I'm so sorry.
Where's the scroll?
I don't know.
Listen to me. Master Kenneth is asking questions. We need to find it. Now.
I'm so sorry.
This isn't just our jobs at stake. It's our entire careers. Reach me later. I have no time to talk.
Wait.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Talk to High. The female help.
Not now.
My apologies, but I overheard your conversation with the archivist.
So, you're an eavesdropper as well as a pest. I don't have time for this.
May I have one of the scrolls you're looking for?
Really? Why on earth do you have it?
Somebody dropped it in the hallway. Please make sure it sees its way back to Master Kenneth.
I'll bring it to him right away. Thank you so much.
Don't mention it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not really, Maybe I can do something to get at those real scrolls, though. But before we do that, I have the intention to save, and then... I like that these people always listen to these talkers, because you can just stand up behind them and bloop! I leveled up theft to hell and back, so let me get this done. You have to, game. Whoa. We get 1 skill point. And I probably have to do that 20 times now to get the next skill point. I'm not gonna need to upgrade. I don't even have a single level 6 crystal, so there's no need to upgrade that yet. Let me check. How much do I need for the next one? Thefts 20. 20 more and then we're done. It's probably exactly the same as with lockpicks. Although this is a crazy amount. Alchemy performed, I can't do that much alchemy either. Metallurgy, I have done quite a bit, and teleports activated is also good too. Well, we'll try doing a little more thievery. So I'll put that into thievery as well. Without that level 3 thievery crystal, this would not be possible though. This is a bullshit quest, I have to say.
Guards! Guards over here!
What? What are you implying? What guards over here? Huh? Nobody noticed. Okay, that makes things a lot easier, but this doesn't. Okay, there you go. No possibility here. That's gonna come along very well. 2 auras, wow. I'm just doing this for the skill points though, not for the money. No, 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 don't run away from me! God darn it. That's gonna take a while.
Huh? A thief, help!
Since the inner one is faster, I have to wait for it to catch up again. And then we have our opportunity. It's getting closer. On the next pass, we're gonna be able to do it. There. Theft successful. Anyone else? Maybe you?
Mayoral elections are coming up. Do not forget to vote, citizens. For every vote matters, and no voice is lost. Unless you choose not to have yours heard.
I don't need any revolutionary designs right now. You have? No. Like thievery is stupid. You don't even get any money out of it. That's like 50 auras. That's a tiny amount.
With more and more students applying to join our university, the board has announced that funds will be allocated to design and build a new dorm building.
So, I put it away, Mr. Guard. I put it away. You have cool armor. Anyways, 80 meters in this direction. You were the dude who sold the house. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and buy that.
$30,000. Women and booze? Don't be a fool.
30,000. Deal.
Pleasure doing business with you. Enjoy your new estate. Oh, and if anyone asks, you don't know me.
Yes, I do. Bought a house. Is it this one? So this is my new house.
Looks useful.
Why'd I buy this place? What reason do I have for this? Oh my god. Corpses in the bedroom? Now the guards are gonna arrest me, aren't they? What do... I could have gone into the bedroom before him, couldn't I have? Ah, there's something to loot here. There's probably the next hint to this, or the start of the quest line, because this is a very easy lock to pick. No, but you get me level 5 crystals and a scroll. Yeah. This is thunder damage and thunder damage. Lightning bolt. Well, they didn't oversell it, and orders written in blood. They have to die. This is the will of our Father. This time, end their lives the right way. Our family will be grateful for your services. Boy, what a crazy bastard. And he sold me that house. Well, if I ever meet him again, he's gonna die. Maybe I can meet him again. Yao is his name. Where is that? Desmond. Name's David. Obsession? Shui something? That's up there, Lan-san. That's... No, he completely and utterly disappeared. Aglovel Shellbag. I haven't even been down there, so I wouldn't know how to get there. Who that guy is. Those are just salesmen, and this is Desmond, and hi, the female help. Shui Bian. Strange. We bought a house. Can I put something in that chest? Just because there's no other reason. I just wasted 30,000 auras here. Can I put things in here? Yeah, I can utilize that as a storage unit. Not that I want to, but I can. This one not so much. But as a matter of fact, we did pick up this weapon, and... yeah, that's a level 4 damage crystal. And this lightning bolt, also a cool bow. Well, my weapon is much better. Alright, let's leave. I just wanted to do it, and we do have the money, don't we? Nice arch. Okay. I hate it when that happens. Jump too high and bump into a ceiling. Or an arch, or whatever that is supposed to be. This is the entrance? No, that is.
Do we have results?
Cainith's assistant has a scroll. Hopefully he'll get the warning before it's too late.
That's good news. Now, here's the bad. I've had another dream. There was an hourglass, and... it's yours.
Uh-huh, right. You're just trying to scare me.
I'm really not. Sorry.
Say I buy this nonsense. How long do I have?
Minutes. I would have told you sooner, but I had no way to reach you. I can't watch. Please understand.
Force Tylene to stop the death clock. That's not a death clock. It's just a dungeon filled with necrosis. Hey. If you let me attack you, I mean, it'll work out, but... Here you go. Grand necrosis, of course. What happened here anyways? That's really what happened? The timer ran out and he summoned necrosis? I hardly believe that. I have a hard time drinking. Okay. Do one of these. And I really feel the necessity to up my resistance. Didn't I have something to upgrade damage resistance? This is enchant. If I put... Was that ice? It's frost resistance. Increased damage enemy sustains. No. Increase physical damage. No. Animates unit. Reduce enemy damage. Dispel all effect on unit and gives 18% resistance to spells. Increase strength. Increase jump ability? Okay. Create light. Resistance to adverse spells. Physical damage. Randomly hurl stones. Create light. Increase endurance. Make you invisible to enemies. That sounds dope. I've got to be honest with you there, that sounds dope. Hey, if it works, if it works. Ow, ow, stop the nonsense. Stop the violence here. You know, invisible to enemies is much different, in my opinion. That's awesome. Okay, we've got an invisibility spell. Or should I say invincibility spell. I'm gonna take those out. I'm not gonna... Like, this is 43 seconds? I don't need 43 seconds of invisibility, though. 31 seconds is good enough. And then we'll, instead of using that, I haven't utilized that in forever. Let's upgrade that and have it just be healing. I don't need this life increasing nonsense, I just need the heals. Heal 700 HP. That's nice. Do shock damage, no. And now... You guys are assholes. Well, that got rid of my invisibility. Very quickly. Shit, dude. We're in some serious trouble here. Okay, there's one down. We can't just summon the meteors and then block all their attacks. I mean, as silly as that is a very good strategy because they're gonna be kept in the meteor shower. The only thing to balance this skill is to have you take the same amount of damage. Well, not the same amount, but you take damage in the meteor shower as well. That's one way of balancing this. We can leave, but I'm not gonna do that. Because our friend is an asshole. Our little friend is gonna... we're gonna tell him something here. But he's not gonna see us coming. Invisibility is so great! Well, now I'm gonna get the drop on people, and let's not bump my head. There's so many hourglasses. Hello, Necros. You up for something like this? Evidently not. See, this is why my...
But you should be dead.
Like Kenneth and your mother, or all those people you've killed.
Oh gods!
You have full control of this and you know it. You use people and then dispose of them if they become a nuisance, don't you?
I just wanted to be somebody.
Murdering your mother, trying to kill me and one of your professors, not to mention countless others. You're a sad excuse for a person.
Stop. Just stop.
It was Kenneth that had you expelled, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You thought saving his life would make him change his mind. You're one sick individual, Ty. I'm gonna put a stop to this before it gets any worse.
Stay back. I'll kill you if I have to.
With what? Magic that helped you flunk out of school?
Go to hell, you big... You...
No. Hey! Are you... Oh, wow, what a picture. What a frame. I wish I could just... Jesus, that looks like an execution. It looks pretty good, too. Well, we have this, but the meteor shower is not gonna help much here. Let's take out that, and take out that. Now it's good. Bloop. Bloop. Tylene, you are a jerk and you know it. Best thing is... Oh! I thought he wouldn't know what hit him. Shit, dude! Okay. Attacking is the best defense. Jesus! I didn't expect that to happen. Turns out he doesn't care about being able to see me.
No, what is that?
How is he still alive?
Stay down.
The society, the reputation inside the Mages Guild has increased. Do you have a fake Tylene's magic staff? What do you mean fake Tylene? There was not much to be fake about him. It's a two-handed weapon and it has... I don't know what that element is. That has to be earth. That has to be earth magic. We could utilize that. But there's no real. That is strength? Strength plus 15%. Yeah, right. You did not have any gemstones on that. Not here either. We got a life effect out of it. Something I am going to equip right now because I think I... No. Need to upgrade air for that. Essence of Fire is cool though. Lockpick? Why a lockpick? Study of Time. On Time by Tylene Horologer. Table contents, introduction, chronometry, philosophy, bibliography. Introduction. So much has been said about time, and yet we, the living, still know so little about it. Is it an arrow always moving forward? Is that simply an illusion of our perception? If it is, what does that mean for the choices we make? Are we truly in all places at all times, making all possible choices? Or just the ones we know about? These conundrums will be the subject of this inquiry. So, the two competing branches of thought on this subject seem to argue that time must be one or the other. It must either be a forward-moving current, like the arrow I mentioned above, or it must be ubiquitous ubiquitous, and we simply don't possess the faculty to see it in any other way but as a continuing sequence. There's no argument that it is a sequence to us, as that is what our faculties allow. It wouldn't make sense to our survival if we could not relate the reasons for our choices to their consequences, and that requires time to have a forward momentum. Again, the arrow. But I'd like to propose a third option, that time is neither an arrow nor a fundamentally ubiquitous structure of the universe which we simply, and quite limitedly, observe through our faculties as a string of actions and consequences for the necessity of our survival. No. I propose that time is a measurement, that it is an entirely human phenomena that must be observed to exist, that we create it based on need and therefore can destroy it based on overcoming that need. But more on this in the text section. In the next section, chronometry. Temporal measurement takes two distinct modern forms, the hourglass and the calendar stone. We use one for short measurements and the other for long ones. Everyone lives their lives according to some schedule set by one, if not both of these devices. And so it may be said that without the ability to measure time, our lives would fail to add up. We simply wouldn't get very much done. The first human beings, as with many other animals, used the solar and lunar cycles to justify their time scales. Slowly, more compact devices were invented to make life a little easier, and this predicated the formation of other burden-bearing machines. Schedules and habits are synonymous for anyone on a long enough timescale, and thus it may be said that human success, our ability to build societies and create laws and art and intelligent thought, rests solely upon our learning how to measure time. Many inventions, most of them growing successively smaller, have been produced throughout the ages. The sundial, the crossbar, and my personal favorite, the hourglass. It is this time tuning which has allowed modern man brief enough respite to ask why we measure time. And it may be that the answer to this question unlocks something vital about the way we live our lives. Philosophy. Time is authority. But by its very nature we bow to it, we worship it, we fear it. No one is immune to its rule, or so we think. And let's return to my proposition that time does not exist unless it is measured. You do reflect on time, on its coming or going during activities which require no measurement of it. Of course not. Who would, unless they've got a schedule to meet? And that's the point. Meeting a schedule, meeting the demands of our habits is the only reason we ever care about time. It must be measured, observed to be of any consequence. At all other points in our lives, it simply does not exist. But this is not just a theory of the mind. There is ample reason to believe time is non-existent outside ourselves as well, that it is a human invention. A simple thought experiment will suffice. With our, as yet limited, knowledge of the physical laws that govern the universe, we can safely say that the universe does not break its own rules. Can we agree on this? Good. Whatever occurs might occur through some natural process, and that natural process is governed by a law. Many theologians would disagree, but the evidence suggests that our universe has a definite beginning and will have a definite end. But if all things are governed by natural laws, is the universe itself not simply playing out a predetermined pirouette, even if on the grandest scale? Haven't all things already been determined? What then is time? The playing out? No, you say. That would simply be our observation, once again, that events in the universe appear to unfold in one direction, from cause to effect, is simply because we observe them that way. And that's my point. Time requires observation to exist. Ked. Now, let's not even get into free will. Bibliography and a query concerning human UMSD library in shows Repair It Yourself, Hourglasses, High K, Private Library of Lawrence, Lexington. So why did I read that out? It got very, very quiet in this place all of a sudden. Like, at first the music during me reading that book was very loud, and now there was none remaining. Okay, since we've already done this quest, I will step outside, and then we are going to save the episode right here, because I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. 74. Until next time, bye bye.